Hello and welcome to the 30th video. I've been doing this for 30 days and honestly, it's been a resounding success. I can't say that I have regretted this entire thing at all. I think I've done a lot of things that have made this really easy. One is creating this photo booth setup that I think is really a little bit more tasteful, maybe, or aesthetically pleasing, at least to me. I love this sort of UI as a design feature in videos in general, but also I think it's made it super simple for me to just record something, and I think that is really important in making this process super frictionless. However, all of that to say, I think that the progress that I've made across the 30 days is pretty remarkable. I've gone back and looked at the videos from before, and truly, I think there has been a huge amount of progress when it comes to my ability to articulate on camera. At the beginning, I would use notes, and now I can just go off the top of my head. I don't use filler words as much, if at all, and I think I have created a more dynamic delivery in the way that I talk. And I think all of that is something that only happens through practice and getting my reps in. Getting 30 reps in 30 days is something that I think I am super thankful for. I think that this is not a project that I expected to go as well as it did, and also not go as long as it did. Now, am I going to continue? I'm not sure, and I don't know if I'm going to do it every single day. I think I will continue doing it every single day until it gets inconvenient to the actual goals of the year, because I started this in a period where we were wrapping up the year and I was going into some holiday time. I felt like I had a lot of time in order to keep this project going, but as we get into the first week of the year and work starts to ramp up, I wonder if I'm going to have the energy and the commitment to this project that I have in the last 30 days, because the last 30 days was about preparing myself for what this year will bring in terms of filming requirements, and just my ability to articulate on camera was a real bottleneck for me last year, and so I really wanted to just practice that muscle. I still think I have a long way to go from where I want to be when it comes to my ability to talk on camera and set up lights and shoot and just make that entire process of shooting, editing and publishing really seamless and frictionless. And I don't mean frictionless in the sense that it's super easy, but in a way that feels like it's an extension of my creative output. I think that there are certain things that I do that feel very intuitive and natural, and one of them is writing. I've done so much writing when it comes to my videos and things and research. All of that started to feel like a really natural way to create, whereas filming is still a little bit awkward. It feels a little bit frictionful still. So that's something that I'm still working on. But just to review the 30 days, I think that there have been a few really rewarding things out of this project. One is my ability to witness my own progress. Two is my ability to review game tape, to be able to look at the videos that I've already made, and at the end of every day, once they're uploaded, before I make the next one, I can really think about what I'm trying to improve. That isn't to say that I do that every single day. There are certain days where I'm just tired and I just phone it in. But the fact that I'm still committed to showing up every day, I think has been a real testament to how much progress you can make in 30 days. Because I sort of started this on a whim, sort of in December, at the beginning of December, and instead of waiting for January 1st in order to do this project, which was the initial plan, I just started it the day that I thought I was going to start it. The thought that just came to me at the end of the first video, as you can see if you watch that video. Anyway, all of that to say, the progress I've made has been super rewarding. But the other thing that's been super rewarding is my ability to be able to talk about ideas that I find interesting that I have no one to talk to about. Things like the productivity crop rotation, which is something that I find inherently interesting, and I don't know if anyone else would. So that's been a really fun and rewarding process. And then having people in my life and the comments, the people who watch this, comment on, yeah, this one was really interesting. Oh, I'm really enjoying that. I think all of these things have been more rewarding than I really expected them to be, especially because the views are going down, and I think that's fine. I think I'm pretty content with this being a project exclusively or primarily for myself rather than for anyone else. But the 30 days have been extremely successful. I'm really curious to see how this translates into actual filming for answer and progress videos or for other projects, because right now there's some sort of disconnect that I feel between these sort of webcam videos that I feel really comfortable making now, but I don't know if this is going to translate into looking into a big scary professional camera lens, and whether or not those videos are going to be more coherent and more easy to make as a result of this practice. But I think I'm going to continue doing this for as long as it is convenient, or even when it's not even when it's inconvenient, I think I'll still do it. I think the only time that I would stop doing these videos is if they start to become in conflict with my goals, and they become the thing that really bottlenecks my ability to make the things that I truly want to make. So yeah, just wanted to check in to say it's been a really successful 30 days. I think this project has gone fantastically. I have really enjoyed the people who have reached out in my life, who have noticed me making these videos. I have really enjoyed the comments from all types of people, and I've really enjoyed being able to watch my own progress on something that I think I have been pretty bad at, and which is talking to camera. And I have noticed the amount of progress that I've been able to make myself, including just being able to articulate things on camera without any notes, which I think is sort of something I would have thought was impossible when I started. That being said, the first video didn't have any notes, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm just rambling at this point because it's super late and I'm very tired. But I wanted to just jump on and make sure I made a video for today. I'm also making this. This is the second video that I'm making today, because I basically realized after making the first version of this video that it was day 30, and I decided I'm just going to re-record my thoughts because I want to talk about day 30 rather than just a 1 minute, hey, I'm tired, here's the video for today kind of vibe. So those are my initial thoughts. Just wanted to do a quick celebration for 30 days, and we'll see how long I continue doing this. I didn't really have any plans in mind, and I didn't think I was going to do this for as long as I have, so I will continue doing it as long as it continues to be useful to me.